the video you're seeing after this, obviously, very shittily put together. I am a full-time student in college, going for automotive technology. I currently don't have a lot of time on my hands, and I've got a lot of homework to do. So it's kind of just throughout the week, or throughout the weekend mostly, I'll put stuff together. Throw, some snippets here and there, trim some stuff out. But overall, it's pretty much raw footage. Thanks for understanding, I guess. Current standings on the Duster, now that it's actually the end of the week and I can get something done. We were painting the new oil pan for Mancini Racing. Let's see if we can go in here. Got parts. We're gonna drain this. Obviously we have a truck pan, so rear sump, we need to get the center sump. We've got that. Got the gasket and everything. We're gonna do the rear main seal. Drain this out, and we should have it in the engine bay by the end of the day, if not within the next couple hours. So I guess we'll keep moving on with it. All right, so we got the oil pan off. We got the gasket done. We're gonna clean the surface. Obviously, it's pretty dirty. Other than a couple missed oil changes, clearly. I checked the rod bearings and they don't seem too bad. Actually, no play in them at all, surprisingly enough. It was supposed to be a low mileage engine. Do I believe everyone who says that? Absolutely not. Gonna clean out this with some carb cleaner and make sure everything's good to go. Throw a new gasket on it and the new pickup tube in the pan, and we'll see where we get after that. Well, went to the neighboring town to get an oil pump. Forgot to record that. We installed the oil pump. Got the pickup tube in there. We're just cleaning up, or tightening up the last bit of the gaskets now, or the bolts for the gasket now on the oil pan. We're gonna throw the motor mounts on, and then we should, ideally, be throwing it in here. Hypothetically speaking, everything goes well. We need the crossbar engine mounts, which we may find some over in the machine shed. Other than that, I think, yeah, it's just oil pan. We'll do front accessories when it's in the car. And then, yeah, ended up making a Walmart run and buying way more lights, so it's a bit brighter in here, obviously. Got the oil pan, oil filter, motor mounts on. Kind of just getting her ready. He's assembling the cherry picker, and I got her ready, so should be inside the car momentarily. We couldn't quite find our original bolts here, so we're gonna end up having to probably stick some kind of long rod through here just to make sure that it's mounted for now. We'll grab the bolts later, we'll lift it up and replace them, not a big deal. But we'll pick up, hopefully this will be in the car soon. Knowing our luck, probably not. Okay, small update. The engine went in just fine, no problems there. We ended up actually taking the manifold off on the passenger side because it kept hitting the firewall. As you can tell from the scratches, that's awesome. Old engine, old bolts, naturally. It snapped off. Tried heat, tried everything we could, so we're gonna go ahead and do the old weld this bolt on there, right there. Take it off. Hopefully it works, stud remover kind of thing. Snaps off the side of the block. We got an easy out. We'll see that. All right, well, hopefully next time we pick up the camera, this is out. All right, let's see. I think that's gonna work. It look good? Yeah, you're good. You're good. That's plenty. Alrighty. She's hot and ready.
Same.
Just like Little Caesars. Okay. Crossing your fingers, because I am. Perfect. Just coming right out. You know what just happened? The bolt just broke out.
What?
All right. After, say, 30 minutes of fighting it, we got the... Yeah, no kidding. We got her out. The weld failed twice. It actually ended up snapping off on the inside of the head, so that's fun. We got it out. We're going to replace them. They all need it anyways. We saved the threads. We fought with every single one of those. We finally got it out, and now we can actually try and get the engine in the car. And hopefully, like I said, next time this camera comes on, it's in the car. Alrighty. It's in, sitting on its own mounts, right there. Tomorrow, we're gonna revise our little issue. We have a clearance issue with the manifolds and the steering box. We haven't decided if we want to keep the manual steering. We're gonna look into block hugger headers. Power steering, not manual steering. We might go manual steering, just switch out the box. So that's a little thinner over there. That's pretty much it for complication wise. We have plenty of room in the rear. I mean, it came with the 318, so we knew that the fitment was gonna be pretty close. Yeah, we just kind of mounted some mounts there. There's some bolts there. We just, whatever we had around, we'll pick up the actual ones tomorrow. But other than that, I mean, it was actually a pretty flawless entry. Minus, of course, the stud. Yeah, this went surprisingly smooth. We're just gonna have to figure out what kind of header setup we're gonna use and then go from there. We'll make the fuel and everything like that with the fuel pump. We are gonna run the injection system that it has from the original 360 out of the truck. We're gonna run the fuel injection there. We'll just do a regulator and stuff like that and go from there. First is getting it mounted, getting it situated. Look for some thinner headers if they make them. If they do, we'll order them. And then, yeah, well, successful night. We're gonna call it a night though, because it's like 1 o'clock in the morning. Gonna hit the hay and hit it strong tomorrow and see what we can get for progress.